What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? You know how we gonna do it. Let's go.
Red's not supposed to be green, like faith's not supposed to be seen. The sky's not supposed to touch the ground, and a square's not supposed to be round. The moon's not supposed to touch the sun, and a two is not supposed to be a one. And the heart's not supposed to weigh a ton, and forever's not supposed to be done. Winter's not supposed to come in June, and I am not supposed to have the blues. There are so many things that are not supposed to be, babe, except you and me. There are so many things that I'm not supposed to be. Ooh, babe, yeah, except you and me. Night's not supposed to be long, yeah. No one is supposed to be alone. Understanding is not supposed to be confused, and the wind is not supposed to lose. Like fire's not supposed to freeze, but like joy is not supposed to grieve. Like you are not supposed to leave what I said I'm not supposed to leave. He's not supposed to have your heart.
What's up, Tyree?
Baby, we are not supposed to be apart.
Willie, what's up?
There are so many
Launch,
things
what's
that
up?
are not supposed to
Hey,
be
Toy.
said. You and me. There are so many things.
Go get your friends. You don't want to miss this.
that are not supposed to be. Yes, baby.
Said, but what up, bro?
Just like no seasons changing, or this earth with no creation, or a heart with no feelings, or a sickness without healing. Just like a frozen spring, or a bird with no wings.
Boston, I'm in love. Hey,
Just like a song that I hear.
Dewan. Hey, boo. Miss Hot Pink, EJ. Miss Lady T. Belinda, hey. We getting back to Rob. Ashley, hey.
There are so many things, except there are so many things that are not supposed to be. Like having nowhere to be, like having no one to breathe, like having no rain for the sea. There are so many things that's not supposed to be, not supposed to be, except you and me, baby. Yeah, yeah, baby, yeah, except you and me.
There are a lot of things that's not supposed to be. And when it comes to Rob, I told you, I won't go to there's no depth or no height that I wouldn't go to make sure Robert is good. So check this out before we get started. First of all, I want to say, what up, everybody? Hey, Mama Mary. What up, Oko, if you here? What up, Dream Team? I know y'all flooded. What up to the naysayers? And here's a message to the naysayers. What up, Bill? Hey, Miss Belinda. I'm going to say this. For all the naysayers, sit your ass back and watch as the king unravels some things about the king and R&B, about the so-called friends. All right? Let's go.
Chaos Nation is coming out. It's coming out. And unfortunately, we can't rely on the United States. There's a bunch of motherfuckers like him exist. So we put that on overseas first to get momentum and to raise money so that it can go towards his defense. Period.
But wait. But if you would leave it up to him, he's doing the R. Kelly Defense Fund. Should he have the defense? What we got to raise money for?
Hey, listen, he got it, but Rob ain't got it. And I see that nigga buying new cars and moving in houses and all that shit and get better backdrops and they got a whole bunch of TV show now, whatever you call it. But everybody else that's getting modest income ain't growing like he is with that shit. Anybody paying that motherfucker, he got about 3,000 followers. How did he go from doing shit on his cell phone to having a whole podcast set up?
Right.
How did he do that?
Right. And then he gonna say everything he got it from the firm. Boy, the firm wasn't even out long enough, nigga. You been scamming since last year. The fuck you talking about?
Exactly. He been scamming motherfuckers since the beginning. That's how he got them girls out of their money that he brought down at the meat rob. He was bringing people in the meat rob and charging them with $700 from a pop. He would get you up on a rob. He been using rob for fucking longer. All this shit about somebody. I'm putting Rob's music out. I'm making that public. I'm telling you this right now. I'm putting his music, his videos for pay. People, we need for profit. We need money for them to go towards the real defense. We have three different high and powerful law firms that are ready to take Rob's case. We know what they're going to cost, and we have to raise money for them. The cost to Rob like he was a fucking groupie. And that's the only space that he carried. Period. I mean, so for everybody to keep believing this dude, it's like, look at what his title is. He's an actor. It says the actor, so he's damn good at convincing people that what he's saying is real. But it's bullshit. It's still bullshit. And he's doing everything in his power to disrupt the people that are working to get their man free. So, if Chaos Nation is coming out. It's coming out. And unfortunately, we can't rely on the United States. There's a bunch of motherfuckers like him exist. So we put that on overseas first to get momentum and to raise money so that it can go towards his defense. Period.
But But if you would leave it up to him, he's doing the R. Kelly Defense Fund. Should he have the defense? What we got to raise money for?
Hey, listen, he got it, but Rob ain't got it. And I see that nigga buying new cars and moving in houses and all that shit and get better backdrops and they got a whole bunch of TV show now, whatever you call it. But everybody else that's getting modest income ain't growing like he is with that shit. Anybody paying that motherfucker, he got about 3,000 followers. How did he go from doing shit on his cell phone to having a whole podcast set up?
Right.
How did he do that?
Right. And then he gonna say everything he got it from the firm. Boy, the firm wasn't even out long enough, nigga. You been scamming since last year. The fuck you talking about?
Exactly. He been scamming motherfuckers since the beginning. That's how he got them girls out of their money that he brought down at the meat rob. He was bringing people in the meat rob and charging them with $700 from a pop. He would get you up on a rob. He been using Rob for fucking longer. All this shit about somebody. I'm putting Rob's music out. I'm making that public. I'm telling you this right now. I'm putting his music, his videos for pay. People, we need for profit. We need money for them to go towards the real defense. We have three different high and powerful law firms that are ready to take Rob's case. We know what they're going to cost, and we have to raise money for them. The platform that I'm putting them out on, it will show how much money is coming in, and it will show the money being donated to this firm to represent his case. And it has to be done a strategic way so that the people can't come in and have liens against them and take the money. Period. So there are a lot of liens against them. And that's why by him being a ruler in the state, if he gets convicted, they're going to come after all of his shit.
So y'all heard it for yourself. I'm gonna send this text over real quick, and then we're gonna jump right into it. So you heard it for yourself. Don Russell said that Cal's Nation is coming out in full force. So I guess what's over on Twitter is just a piece of the puzzle. Piece of the puzzle. And then you heard him say they're going to put the music out overseas first. I want y'all to take notes because some people going to get hit today. But he said he want to put some music out overseas first to get the momentum. And then he said he's going to put all of Rob's music out. Then he said he got to get a firm to come. But he said one thing that really nobody has talked about. He said they're going to come in and put liens on everything once he gets convicted. That's your man. I don't want nobody saying that they my mans in them, but then putting it out there that I'm going to be convicted. Let's go.
The boy never let me get sick with the medicine. On the block, distributing right with the medicine. Haters don't like me. Heard they want to fight me. Teflon next chest, I bet you can't fight these. Man, cause I'm getting dope. Pillsbury ill flow. Niggas love to move smoke. Sick of me, don't get it though. Yes, I'm savage. Out for the cabbage. Catch the boy armed up, full metal Elvis. Yes, I'm ill. And yeah, I'm so real. Cowardice niggas coming home without a bill. Damn, how this getting done? Tell me what's the outcome? Anybody wanna see me? Tell them where the fuck I'm from. Patrol homes, red rum. Yeah, we get the job done. Out trying to stack chips. Make these haters so sick. If they sick of that, then they really gonna be sick of this. Santa Claus Viper. Haters, Merry Christmas.
What you gonna do now? Hope you better guess I'm really about to put it down. But just respect you. Ain't no tomorrow, but tonight I wanna smash you. Yes, girl, gotta make it last now. But I'm hoping I'ma be there. Try to say stuff with the say close. There you go again, that voice. What you make your girlfriend? You've been waiting patiently. You've been winning when I be the cousin ruckus in the industry. Making this up, she can't sleep.
You know, it killed me because sometimes we bring people on a ride that don't deserve to be on this ride. We bring people around, and some people just around just to see what they can see. I got to put the flames behind me because this shit today is going to get hot. Some people ain't going to like me, but I don't give a fuck. That's not for me. It's about Rob. So my issue now is this right here. My issue now is I've been all morning. I've been on the phones all morning. Haven't had no sleep. But I sleep when I'm dead. I'm built for this shit. So I ain't even gonna play around with it. I'm gonna go straight into the gusto of it. The song Not Supposed to Be. We've heard some things. Now I sat back and I watched some unlikely alliances. Y'all know I was rocking with Sylvia and Brandon. I'm heavy. We always rocking heavy. Then when we split, the narratives changed. Dana don't know R. Kelly. I'm like, where the fuck is this narrative coming from? Rob don't fuck with Dana. Where the fuck is this narrative coming from? Then I just started listening to some recordings. Some recordings that I had in my stash that I see Don Russell talking about. Then I start listening to what he say compared to what my former friends say. I start laughing a little bit. It's like, wow, I get it. I get it now. Get it. So now they listen to them folks. And them folks, I guess they Bible now. What y'all didn't know is that recently I called Lindsay. And I told Lindsay, be careful of Sylvia. Not to go on her platform. Lindsay said, all right, cool. I ain't dealing with them. But then I look up and I see Lindsay doing the very thing that I warned her about. But Lindsay's grown. She can do what she do. With that being said, the truth have to set you free. Lindsay, I hope you're ready to handle your truth. Because we're going to go there today. That's the one.
Is everything that's played on YouTube right now that is, not supposed to be. Robert's not making any money off of that. And the bloggers that have leaked all of these songs and gotten, so many plays and been paid for the plays, they have not contributed or donated any of the money that they've made towards Robert's expenses. And I just want to let you guys know, here, my address is on here, but this is a letter I received from R. Kelly, recently, from MCC. So I am in contact with him.
I get the ploy. She threw out there because she knew that Sylvia had some subscribers over there that will run with idiot shit. So the ploy, I'm going to come in there talking about shit. And because I'm white, you got to listen. That's why Sylvia brought him on. Oh, they say they're close to R. Kelly. They had this time frame. They show these pictures. So everybody's going to listen to them. And because I brought them on my platform, they're going to know that I'm credible. Lies. All of y'all lies. So now let's go here. When she was talking, she said none of the bloggers that leaked anything. The only person that leaked is the one in their camp called Jetfly Leaks. But y'all heard Don Russell say Y'all heard Don Russell say that he's going to put all of Rob's music out there. You heard him say that. And what I'm doing now is I'm getting his collage together because I had to splice the folder because I couldn't do it all from one phone. So now I'm splicing everything to where you'll be able to corroborate and hear everything I'm saying to go hand in hand with what's being told. So that way, don't nobody got to go back and forth, be like, oh no, that's not what happened, that's not what happened, that's not what happened. And then I got a text message about an idiot, but I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there about the idiot. And trust me, when I get there, you're gonna be like, wow. This live today is gonna be it's gonna be kind of long. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's gonna be kind of long. So get your popcorn, get your sandwiches and everything you need to get. Because this mother sucker gonna be long. I kind of like it this way because I can put everything into files. I like it this way. I'm letting it load up now. Hold on. Now gotta find the Kevin Terrell, Don Russell's joint. Gotta find it. Let's go. So while I'm looking for this, I want y'all to understand that you're not dealing with no surface level criminals. And in order to catch a criminal, you got to think like a criminal. So that's what I had to do. So all morning I'm making calls, and the calls that I made checked out well, which put me to have a bad taste in my mouth. Because now you're playing with my guy. Which means that people don't give a hell about Rob, really. It's all about lining their pockets. And why would you want to line your pockets with a man that was nothing but good to you? Or because he didn't give you what you wanted, when you wanted, and how you wanted. Now all of a sudden he's down and you want to kick him while he's down. I call that bullshit. And I also see that everybody jumped in on this gravy train. Well, everything ain't a gravy train for everybody. Some things are just reality for people. Some things is people just want their friends free. But I get it. That's not everybody's goal. Hold on. That's not everybody's goal.
You out of there! Mama said, go sit your. He got just as much. I think the sound send you. I want a lot of hands. Play. Yo. And we doing an arcade. On his bench. Yeah. I don't care.
I like how.
But I'm gonna let y'all check. For real.
Hold on.
Put my number in the chat. Maybe what you want. Jealous.
Shirts again.
Okay. So this have to be it. Okay, that's not it either. Okay. So with that being said, because now I can't play both of them simultaneously. All right. So with that being said, Jen, or should I say Lindsay? I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep saying Lindsay. I'm a Jen. So she showed the envelope to make everybody say, oh, you know, Robert really writes me. Let's finish. But that's also a ploy to get you sucked in to believe everything she's saying.
He is not being stolen from with our small group that's working very closely to help him. And like I said,
where have you heard that before? I just played in the opening. Don Russell say the same thing, right? So if he haven't been stolen from by the group that's close, the small group, as you say, and I'm gonna call every last name out of the core of the small group, why would you have to say that on the internet? We all know Sylvia has stolen. We all know Kevin Terrell and all of them has scammed and stolen from Rob. But why would you have to come and say that? Nobody had you on the radar, Lindsay. We all know that you said what you said in 2008. I know for a fact that's R. Kelly on the tape. I know for a fact that's Rashonda Landfair. I'm 1,000%. We know you said that. But if Rob forgave you for it, then who are we to keep holding grudges? But you brought your transgressions against me. It's not good. Because now it's forcing me to hit everybody around you. Unfortunately, that's not a good look neither. So now I'm about to put the whole YouTube world and everybody on notice, as I've done since day one. It's up to them to do what they want to do with it. The research is done. It's there. It's been there. There's only a couple of us that know what the fuck is really going on. But we're not in a position to full-fledged stop it, but we are in position to full-fledged put an end to it. That's what we're doing now. So, Lindsay, let's finish what else you were saying.
The main goal for Not Supposed to Be was to get it released for his birthday. That song has a lot of meaning to R. Kelly. It was not released properly in the sense of it went through the wrong channels, so money was not.
So wait, it wasn't released properly, but didn't you release it? It went through the wrong channels, but didn't you go to the radio station in Miami? Didn't you get on air in the radio station in Atlanta? Unless there's another entity involved that I've been saying and hinting to for a couple days now. Let's finish, Lindsay.
Made the way that the group was promised. So it was then sent to some Brother Love Records and
wait. Time out. The money wasn't made and given to the group as promised. If y'all genuinely putting something out, why do the money need to go to the group? Why didn't it just go straight to the defense fund? I forgot, because y'all got a defense fund. So now we know it's Don Russell for sure, Jeff Leaks for sure, Kevin Terrell for sure, allegedly one stink puss. We definitely know is Sandra Dominique, aka Nisimo for sure. We definitely know is All Black Diamond in Texas. By the end of this, I'm gonna fill in the gaps for y'all.
Be distributed and done the right way. So anytime that you purchase, like through iTunes, for Not Supposed to Be R. Kelly on or Rob on Some Brother Love Records, that money is going into a fund which is being donated towards the R. Kelly legal fund and any expenses that he has.
Where's this fund, Lindsay? Who opened the fund, Lindsay? Who's overseeing the fund, Lindsay? Don Russell already told you. Which lead me to believe, Lindsay, you done got in bed with the devil. Don Russell got in your ear. So now we can add Lindsay to that list. I told y'all gonna need a pen and piece of paper. But Don Russell been saying we are going to release it worldwide. And we got to go overseas first to generate a buzz. How do you go overseas? You go hit up one of the biggest distribution places ever. What distribution place is that? You go to Tidal. Ain't that Jay-Z label? Yeah. So yeah, Jay-Z gonna get distributed everywhere. But we don't want to spend no money to get on Jay-Z label. So we got to bring somebody in that knows the music, that knows the music business. Don Russell, nobody else is going to fuck with Don except for one guy out in LA. Ian ain't going to give up no music. But I do know there's a guy in LA that have about 4 or 5 songs of Rob that he personally worked on. Nobody put the name in the chat right now. I want to build this motherfucker. I want to build this for the remedial people. For the people that want to take shots at me and my sister Prima Donna and say, Some Brother Love, LLC. Ain't that Keith? Yeah. Some Brother Love, LLC is Keith. And Some Brother Love, LLC bank account has been seized by the federal government. That's how Rob's money is frozen. But Some Brother Love LLC and Some Brother Love Music Group is 2 different things. Keith don't have no knowledge of Some Brother Love Music Group. So what better way to bring out Some Brother Love? No, I'm sorry. What better way to bring out Not Supposed to Be than to go on and create a bootleg ass record label. And I'm going to show y'all how to do it. That's all you got to do is go over here. You go to album info. Some Brother Love record label. This is the artwork Not Supposed to Be, which the artwork was changed. This the music variations. This is the part I like, the sorting part. The sorting part is what I like. Name, Not Supposed to Be. Sort as, Not Supposed to Be. Album, Not Supposed to Be single. Sort as, Not Supposed to Be single. Album artist, Rob. I want y'all to write this down and take notes. Album artist, Rob. sought as Rob. The artist, Rob, sought as Rob. Composer, Rob, sought as Rob. Okay. I don't know what that was. The file. Here's the file. Copyright. I love this. It's too easy. iCloud status. Apple Music. That's the status. The iCloud status. So what I'm going to do is, Lindsay, you served your purpose well. I'm going to cancel that. Get off there. What I'm going to do is, because I want y'all to see exactly how I spent my morning breaking all this shit down. As y'all can see, I'm opening another window. I'm going to search. The fuck keeps sending me shit? I'm going to search. Here we go. You don't see, look, overseas, right? It's an overseas name. He's a filmer. Let's see what comes up. Okay. Videos of Some Brother Love. These are the videos. Overseas stuff. But didn't Don Russell just tell us he's going to release it overseas first? Look, you see it. Images of audio recordings. Some Brother Love. Here we go. Here we go. As of right now, you don't see Not Supposed to Be Anywhere, right? You don't see it. I'm going to tell you why. You can play with some people some of the times. But I'm a cold ass nigga when it comes to my friends. So if you look at the top, you see all these tabs I got, right? You see all these goddamn tabs. This is what I spent my this is what I spent my morning doing. So I'm gonna come all the way over here first. You see that? I don't need this anymore. But when I put in Not Supposed to Be, it led me to here. TuneCore. TuneCore is a place where you can sell your music worldwide. Don Russell has put out there he's going to sell Rob's music because he got to get revenue. Which let me believe that Lindsay is in bed because she already said we got a small group that's not stealing from Rob. How's it not stealing? And then she said, he gave us the okay. Well, we know he don't talk to Don Russell. All three of the lawyers say he don't talk to nobody unless it's Joy or anybody else go through them. None of the lawyers know about this shit. Ain't none of the lawyers give an okay for this shit. So now that TuneCore, y'all know what that is. Got this. This is the original artwork. But the reason why this artwork is different from the artwork on iTunes is because the person that brought this artwork out 8 months ago that said, we gotta change Rob's image. Just so happened to be friends with Lindsay. And when you got that going on, you got to sit back and say, oh, slow down a little bit, brother. So now that we know Some Brother Love LLC and Some Brother Love Music Group is two different entities, we also know that Some Brother Love LLC is registered, but Some Brother Love Music Group is not. Now, you mean to tell me that Keith, as smart as he is, he's going to register the LLC, but don't register the music group? With Keith being as smart as he is and as close to Robert and as airtight with Robert, you mean to tell me he's going to let Robert sit out there and get pounded and not just say, bro, I got a music group. Release I Admit on my music group. Release some of your other stuff or on my music group. Am I making sense now? Am I making sense now? Said, bro, chill for a minute. Hold on, but I don't want nobody to be distracted. Am I making sense now? That there have to be somebody that's circumventing information and that's got these small group of scammers together. I get it. You get Sylvia because she great at looking up shit and skip tracing shit. You get Lindsay because she's the white girl that nobody's going to expect. Why? Because she's a nurse practitioner behind the scenes. And she told y'all, if you go back and look at the shit that Sylvia put out there, that she have an artist coming out too on Some Brother Love. Wait a minute. Keith don't deal with her. And she said out of her own mouth, Dana, can you get me in touch with all the people that's close to Robert? Because I only got the contacts to the people that was working when I was there. So with that being said, not supposed to be. And this version of Rob, this backdrop of Rob is hot. And we know Don Russell ain't do this. So who's that other entity? Let's see. When you scroll down, now they said Rob put it out. All proceeds go to Rob, right? This is going to help with Robert's defense. Well, Doug don't know nothing about it. And the only defense fund is right there. R. Kelly Defense Fund. And it used to have a mass called Dollar for the King, but they created so much bullshit that we took Dollar for the King off. And it's straight now the R. Kelly Defense Fund. But let's go here. Provided to YouTube by 1 RPM. So 1 RPM gave it to YouTube. Well, let's go to 1 RPM and see what they do. 1 RPM is digital distribution. What you hear Lindsay say. It was distributed wrong. Now we have digital worldwide distribution. 1 RPM. Let's go to how it works. 1 RPM's entire business model revolves around artist discovery and career development. That's why we offer 3 levels of service to meet the needs of creators at any stage of their career. DIY, taking off. Next level. DIY is do it yourself. Taking off. Next level. Well, we know Rob can't do it for himself because he's incarcerated. We already know that Rob Ben took off. And we also know that Rob has already been surpassed for the next level. So DIY, a self-service platform open to all creators, offering a comprehensive suite of automated delivery, accounting, business intelligence, and promotional solutions. Who do this fall under? What's included? Unlimited audio and video uploads, zero registration. Listen, zero registration. That means you don't have to register to nobody. Annual or upload fees. Keep 85% of royalties, free barcodes and ISRC codes, a full suite of automated marketing, promotional, accounting, and analytical tools, and solutions giving creators full control over the distribution workflow. If you go over to the left, it's trending to Apple Music all of a sudden because that's what they go through, Apple Music, or that's what they partner with. So, with that being said, who's over on Apple? And I'm going to come out of that, which brings me to this. Almost 18 months ago, shout out to my big sis Prima Donna, who broke the internet with this one. Look at it. Julius, R. Kelly's manager. Julius' wife, Lindsay. No, Julius' wife, I'm sorry. Then you have Lindsay, me, which is Jen, and Marcus, Timberland's uncle. Dana, where you going with this shit? This shit look crazy. Tell you where I'm going with it. If Julius and Lindsay and Jen were all close, that means Julius had to be working with Rob on some stuff. What Lindsay won't talk about is there was a situation between Rob and Julius where mysteriously out the same studio that Don Russell stole all the stuff that y'all seen him on Dubosky's channel with, Julius ended up with music, over 500 songs out in LA. And Julius wasn't in Atlanta. I mean, in Chicago, I'm sorry. So how did Julius get the music out in LA? Well, Lindsay didn't go out there. Jen didn't go out there. The only person that used to live out there is who? Don Russell. So with that being said, Don Russell and Julius know each other very well. They linked up. But one thing about this post that should catch you that I had to look at twice. When did Julius become Rob's manager? Now, if you let Don Russell tell it, all of Rob's managers stole from him, right? So what would make Julius exempt if he was ever Don Russell's manager from, if he was ever Robert's manager from stealing from him? I get it. Everybody stole from Rob. All the managers stole from him except for Julius, right? Make it make sense. But we gonna go deep. Lindsay shouldn't have never came out and lied on me. Because now, here's the facts you got to refute. Fact number one, why are you calling Julius Rob's manager on social media? Let's find out. Well, Jen said, I don't officially title people for R. Kelly. Please note that I'm in nurse practitioner school, working on my family nurse practitioner license. Okay. Who cares why anyone throws out a term? You should care because terms mean a lot. It doesn't affect his pay or anything really. It would. Because if all of Rob's managers stole from him, that means Julius need to be picked up too. Nobody is exempt in my book. So if Julius was his manager, why haven't he been picked up? So she said, and this is not in order, y'all. At that dinner in LA, Lindsay told Julius that he's basically Rob's manager. Lindsay, who the fuck are you to say anybody and to appoint any goddamn body? Now, I went after Sharon Wimbush when she came after you, but I really didn't know why. But now I'm starting to see the bullshit. I even questioned Prima Donna at why she was asking y'all certain questions. But now I see the bullshit. And now I see all of y'all together. So I get it. Everybody got a role. Don, you smarter than a motherfucker. But you didn't think I was going to figure this shit out? You didn't think I was going to figure this shit out? And I'm the only one tough enough to walk in Chicago in y'all city and do what I got to do. And then walk back out of y'all city and have fun. Ask the guy that you sent in on me, Don, firsthand. If he got people with him, he tough. One-on-one, he's a scared little girl. And I already told you, Don, I'm going to pull a skirt up for the world to see. But she said at that dinner in LA, Lindsay told Julius that he's basically Rob's manager with all of the work he does. That's why I said that. But have Rob said it? And let's keep it a buck. Now I'm about to unleash some shit since I only met Rob at court. Lindsay, ask Julius this. When Rob denounced Daryl Johnson to us, it was me, Julius, Rob, and I forgot the young lady from Chicago, but that be doing the filming. Rob was sitting on this side. I was sitting here. Julius was standing there. The young lady hopped out the car, filming. Rob said, don't let him get me. I jumped in front of Rob. Julius ran around the little pylon. Rob bust out laughing like, yo, this part of my documentary, yo. This part of my documentary. I can't wait for people to see this. And we looking like, man, goddamn, really? I said, Rob, some people want to bring you out to the Bay. Rob said, my manager is, and I'll give you the information. He gave me the information. I gave it to the people out in the Bay. He gave me the whole breakdown of how much it cost to bring them out there. Julius Darrington was standing right there. Rob never said Julius Darrington was his manager. Hell, me and Julius was chopping it up about some other stuff and about people that we knew in the industry. Never got a bad vibe from Julius. Never. One thing I'm not going to do is lie on anybody. But I'm starting to see some connections that I don't like. And then she said, hold on. Yana, what's wrong? And then she go on and say, but at the end of it all, no matter what, I say he's still his A&R. And then she said, we saw Julius almost cry talking about Rob that night. He truly, genuinely cares for Rob and would be an amazing manager for Rob. I wish he was his manager. He truly cares. So with that being said, I guess Rob can have a bunch of managers because a lot of people really cares. So from this point, y'all need some more likes. I got 74 likes and 183 people. That's not balancing out to me. I need 40 more likes. So people just don't quit. So Prima Donna said, well, thank you. Prima Donna said, well, when you have a title, more is expected of you. My biggest point in the video was why no one was acting on the accusations, whoever his manager is. Even as an A&R, the client's brand is affected by accusations. So one would be naturally curious why no one wasn't speaking up. Hold on. Yo. Huh? Where you at? All right. Give me like 20 minutes. I'm gonna jump on this podcast and call you back. Right. So when she posted that, as far as Julius being a manager, Jen said, our dear friend is in jail, and all of us can't do anything to help him no matter how hard we try. But I'm gonna show you something. Pay attention to the top name. Alexis Coop said Julius is his A&R, not his manager. Jen come back and say, Alexis Coop, he's doing more than just A&R work. I come back and say, Jen Perryman, I pray Willard don't see this. Wait a minute. If Dana only been around for court day, how do I know certain people? Nobody speaks on who certain people are, especially not the strangers. So why would I know who Willard is? That's all. So, hold on, I gotta finish. Because they're not in order. So then Prima said, now they sent the whole convo, but the question was, why were you implying he was his manager? Now, I never said he was, I only said why everybody throwing out this term. Then she come back, I don't officially title people for R. Kelly. Please note that I'm in nurse practitioner school. No, why is you throwing off the subject? You throwing it off. Why? Why is you throwing off the subject? When Prima Donna got on your tail about it, why throw off the subject? We ain't gonna do that. So, with that being said, hold on, because people sending me stuff and I'm trying to get through this. Oh shit. Oh, hold on. Cause see, you don't want to send me nothing like that. Hold that thought. Hold on. Like I said, you need a resource to get you overseas. So when I look up my boy Julius Darrington, right here, some people think it's Don Russell. No, but that's Julius. I see the Julius Darrington. I see that. I see the Darrington Music Group. But I also see ADR. What is ADR? Audio Dream Records. Audio Dream Records founder and CEO Julius Darrington. Okay. Cool. That means when I look up Audio Dream Records, he's already listed on the title. Now, Rob and Jay-Z ain't squashed their shit, so I know Rob ain't gonna go there. He's also listed under iTunes and Apple, right? So Lindsay said the money isn't coming in. Why isn't the money coming in? I don't know. Maybe because the buzz that's being created people already know the truth. And the slow people sitting up there trying to make Keith and Don be one and the same. So what I did, I said, look, I got to figure some shit out. So provided to YouTube by 1 RPM. We talked about that. Not supposed to be Rob Kelly. Not supposed to be. But this right here, Adventures Music. You go to Adventures Music, they're on SoundCloud. Now, I don't see nothing about Rob anywhere on here. So let's go on that SoundCloud. Adventures Music. This is what I see. That's all I see. No Rob on there. So that means, I ain't mean to go here yet, but since we here, I'm gonna go back here. That means Adventures Music have their hand in the song. That means so far, Don get paid, Julius get paid, Adventures Music Group get paid. That's where we looking so far, y'all. So they all get paid before Rob gets a penny. Way before Rob gets a penny. I don't want to hear that bitch, man. Don't send me nothing about that little camel looking chick. So with that being said, you see how many hands is in the pot so far. So it was released on 1/9/2021. Okay. But I thought it was released on his birthday. If his birthday is the 8th, why was it released on the 9th? That's all. That's all. So let's get out of that. Now we're going to go into the Bible of songs. Robert Sylvester Kelly, you see, is the writer. Right there. The HFA song code is how you get paid through all type of genres. If you don't have a song code, you don't get paid. If you have a name and a title of a song and no song code, that means you got paid a lump sum of how much you negotiated. Now, you see Robert Kelly. I'm going to show y'all something. You even see Robert's alter ego, which is Claude, which he references a lot. So let's finish. Robert Kelly. And for the people that say he don't give credit, You don't see his name on nothing on Hold On. He give credit where credit is due. This is the Bible. And so far, you see I'm going, right? I'm still going. Still going. This is just one page. You see, he still got more songs. Songs I never even heard of before. So, Robert, now mind you, this is one page. One page. Robert have 2,000 pages left of songs. So I'm gonna get out of this. I'm gonna go here. Not supposed. Your search for song title, not supposed to be. And writer, R. Kelly. Returned no songs, 0 of which is displayed. Zero of which is displayed. Okay. So now we know that R. Kelly didn't write none of that. Cool. We go to the last one. Your search of song title, not supposed to be. And writer, Rob. Ain't that's what's on iTunes for Some Brother Love Music Group? Return 0 songs, 0 of which are displayed. So now I've been waiting to do this in front of y'all. If it's not in here, it's not legit. I accept. Continue. Not supposed to be. Robert S. Kelly. Search. This is how you get paid. Through Songfire. Let's get them likes up, y'all. If I don't see them likes jumping at any moment, I will stop. Hey, Tasha. Hey, Lanai. What up, Willie? Look, you see they going through every title base. The search is still going. Your search for song title, not supposed to be. And writer, Robert S. Kelly. Returned 0 songs, 0 which is displayed. So, which lets you know that this is a scam. This is a fraud. All day long. Which brings me to the fact that I'm not going to blame Julius, but what manager gave the okay for this song? Because the only manager listed for Rob is still James Mason. The only road manager / business partner for Rob is, you thought I was going to tell you. If you ain't trying to book him, I ain't going to tell you. Just know I know. So with that being said, Lindsay had Julius act like his manager to release the song on the radio here in Atlanta and in Miami, which got me wondering about some shit. Why would you release that song without the proper people knowing? Oh, because I'm white and I got a degree and I can do what I want. Nah, can't. Can't do what you want. So after all the research that I've done, just wasn't checking out for me. Just wasn't checking out for me. So somebody just sent me something and I'm going to look it up. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to look it up. And see what comes back. Nope. I want to do a Google search. Do a Google search. Music group. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hold up. Wait. Wait. I gotta do this. Wait. Oh no. 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 I gotta show y'all this. Nope. Oh shit. Oh shit. Are y'all watching? Oh shit. Oh shit. Are y'all watching? Look. Y'all see Google. We'll put it in. Some Brother Love Music Group. Y'all see that? I'm gonna hit the switch. Here's where the shit hit the road. The first thing you see, Feds say R. Kelly controlled bank account with 1.2 million called Some Brother Love LLC. So Don Russell masked Keith's bank account and LLC to make it seem like everybody knew about this song being released. But this is what I like. Why is this coming up under Some Brother Love Music Group? Why is this coming up under Some Brother Love music group. And look who they suing. Linda S. Minch. So let's see who this is. Which is a law firm in Chicago. Chicago Technology Entrepreneur and Commercial Practicing Law. But a name is sticking out to me. Brian Cave. Could this Brian Cave person be masking under the name of Bryant Nick? Dana, what are you talking about? He have no reviews. His law firm info, he have all these people working, address and everything. But check it. He also got a place in Singapore. He also got a place in Hong Kong. He also got a place in Germany. He also got a place in England. He also got a place in China. He also got a place in France. He also got a place in Germany. Whoever, Overland Park, KS. Also got a place, that's Kansas. Also got a place in Dallas and Charlotte, Colorado Springs, Jefferson, Miami, San Francisco, Irvine, Phoenix, San Francisco again, Boulder, Atlanta. Oh. I was waiting for that. Got a place in Atlanta. I want to see.
Thank you for calling Brian Cave Leighton Paisner. Our office hours are 8 a.m. to 5:45 p.m. Monday through Friday. If you know the extension of the person you are trying to reach, dial it at any time. To reach our firm directory, press 1.
Many locations, which let me know that it's a corpse. Now, Josephine, you're being a distraction. Don't come in my chat with that. So, which means that these are corpses that's everywhere. Italy, New York, Missouri. Wow. Wow. But one thing puzzles me. Get out of that. I'm going to get out of Linda. I'm going to go back here. An Illinois corporation, Brian Cave LLP, a Missouri limited liability partnership. Why is there a place in Missouri that includes Robert Sylvester Kelly, PKA, presently known as R. Kelly, an individual? Swervo Entertainment Group, LLC. Let's see something. What the fuck? What the fuck? Swervo Entertainment Group LLC, a Minnesota limited liability company, plaintiff versus Linda S. Minch, an individual, Linda S. Minch, PC, and Illinois Corporation, Brian Cave LLP, a Missouri limited liability partnership, RSK Enterprises, which is Don Russell, LLC, a Delaware limited liability company. Why would that be a Delaware limited liability company if Robert is from Chicago? It was filed in the Northern District of Illinois. Eastern District of Illinois in 2017. Plaintiff Swervo Entertainment Group, LLC plaintiff, brings suit against defendants. Okay. Plaintiff alleges that while it was in negotiations with RSK and R. Kelly over the terms of a proposed artist tour agreement, Mincy requested an advance deposit in the sum of $500,000. I'm sorry, as a gesture of good faith in exchange for continuing negotiations. Negotiations eventually broke down, and the advance deposit was never returned to plaintiff. When I kept saying, "Where's the $500,000 at, Don?" And Don said, "Dom K, you know better. Please don't come in my chat, man. I do not rock with you. Nobody rock with you over here." So the 500,000, it goes to Don Russell's account. Well, I'm sorry, I'm lying. Let me back it up. It goes to June Barrett's account because Rob ain't have a bank account then. But Don had access to it. And Don would dibble and dabble in the account. That's why I totally believe that him and Rob fell out. Because when Rob went to go get the money out the account, Don kept playing with him on why he couldn't get it because it wasn't there. Why? Because when the stuff was coming, Don was taking it and funding his own shit. Look, Look, I'm gonna say this, mods. If you time out somebody, leave them timed out. Especially if you know I don't deal with them. Why would you untime somebody? Thank you, niece. I'm lost about all this, but I'm not. Because everything I told y'all, now you see it. Said negotiations eventually broke down and the advance deposit was never returned to plaintiff. So why Robert got to pay for some shit that Don Russell done ciphered up? Factual background too. Plaintiff is a Minnesota limited liability company in the business of promoting and producing concerts. Which brings something else to light that nobody else looking at. If negotiations broke down about a concert from a Minnesota company, how was Rob in Minnesota doing the show? That means Beverly's story is flawed. Because why sue a man if negotiations broke down and a man ain't never show up? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So let's finish. Because Don the Muscle, he got the 500,000. I bet won't nobody on that side jump on that 500,000 talking about Don and the way they jump on everybody else stuff. Let's go here. In January 2016, I'm gonna highlight it for you so that way you know where I'm at. Plaintiff began negotiations with RSK and R. Kelly Wait a minute. How can you begin negotiations with RSK and R. Kelly? What? Regarding a proposed artist tour agreement whereby plaintiff would receive the exchange right to promote and produce certain concerts performed by R. Kelly in exchange for a performance fee. During these negotiations, RSK and R. Kelly were represented by Minchie. Around January 6, 2016, Minchie requested that plaintiff wire an advance deposit in the sum of $500,000 as a gesture of good faith. Yo, what the? Is Chicago stuck with nothing but criminal fucking lawyers? Crooked ass criminal lawyers. What the fuck is going on in Chicago? As a gesture of good faith in exchange for continuing negotiations regarding the terms of the tour agreement, plaintiff insisted the funds be held in a trust or escrow account and that they not be released until a final tour agreement was executed. On January 13, 2016, Minchie offered an escrow account at Lakeside Bank in Chicago, Illinois, into which plaintiff could wire the advance deposit. According to plaintiff, Minchie represented at this time, the defendants would return the advance deposit if the parties did not finalize a tour agreement. Wait. So how was they even able to get money out of a trust or escrow account what the fuck? That's impossible. I'm sorry, y'all. Something just hit me. That's impossible. Because if you got a trust account, even if you shut it down, it's going to take 30 days for them to completely shut it down and take everything out and then send everything back to you. Same thing for an escrow account. Escrow account, you got to go through a judge in a court to get that shut down. What the On January 13th, 2016, Minshie offered an escrow account at Lakeside Bank in Chicago, Illinois, into which plaintiff could wire the advance deposit. According to plaintiff, Minshie represented at this time the defendants would return the advance deposit if the parties did not finalize a tour agreement. Additionally, Minshie represented that plaintiff retained an absolute and unconditional right to the return of the advance deposit in the event that the parties did not reach a final agreement. On January 15, 2016, relying upon these representations, plaintiff transferred the $5,000 advance deposit to the escrow account. The escrow account was entitled Linda S. Minshie PC RSK Client Escrow Account. Wow. Y'all go ahead and look this up, man. I'm not going to go through all this, but I'm looking at something on a bigger scale. If they can do these people like that, what makes you think they won't do me like that? And what makes you think they won't do us like that? Now, wait. Here's what I want y'all to see. Plaintiff, Swerve Entertainment, brings suit against defendants. I'm not naming all names. Plaintiff alleges that while it was in negotiation with RSK and R. Kelly over the terms of a proposed artist tour agreement, Minshie requested an advance deposit in the sum of $500,000 as a good gesture of good faith in exchange for continuing negotiations. Negotiations eventually broke down, and the advance deposit was never returned to the plaintiff. In its third amended complaint, plaintiff asserts claims for conversion, count 1, fraud, and the inducement, count 2, breach of fiduciary duty, count 3, negligence, count 4, breach of escrow agreement, count 5, unjust enrichment, count 6, and promissory estoppel. What the fuck? Count 7, defendants have moved to dismiss the third amendment complaint for failure to state a claim to relief pursuant to Federal Rule of Civil Procedure, Rule 12b-6. If that's not Don Russell, then who is it? If that's not Don Russell, then who is it? Y'all see how he used the same joint to get his bond. Well, one of them. They have also moved to strike plaintiffs' request for attorney's fees for the reasons stated below. Defendants' motions to dismiss are granted in part and denied in part. And the motion to strike is granted. So basically, everything I told y'all from the jump, everything that Ro was saying, a business cannot do business with a human being. And that's where Swervo Entertainment Group fucked up at. Because they tried to do business with the individuals as humans instead of doing business with the business. Wow. So Don Russell was able to get them and box them in and take their money on behalf of R. Kelly. And Rob ain't no shit about it. I'm gonna save this to my file. I'm gonna save this to my file. So not only are you looking to take money from people, and swindle and swarm people out of money, but you're doing it to big corporations. And with that being said, if they doing it to big corporations, they will look at us as fish unless you got somebody like me on your team. With that being said, it's going to be said that I'm going against Robert. It's going to be said that I'm going against Robert. But I need everybody. Go to iTunes and report Not Supposed to Be as fraud until it's released the proper way. That's how we're going to do it. And we're going to thank Don Russell's homie, Bedbug, for giving us the inspiration to go on a reporting fraud spree. So, Not Supposed to Be reported as fraud because technically nobody knows where that fund is going. Nobody know where the monies for that fund is going. Nobody know where the fund is. We just hear Lindsay talk about a fund. We hear Sylvia talk about a fund. We hear Don Russell talk about a fund. But it's not authorized by nobody. So if it's not authorized by nobody, how in the hell is it a fund? And I'm going to go here. Denitra Pearsall, you got one time to let me hear you say something else about me or one time to read it. I'm definitely going to put you and your scamming partner, Don Russell, straight out there of what y'all been doing on WhatsApp. I got it all. Stop playing with me. If you rock with Sylvia, but don't include me in your bullshit. I don't rock with Sylvia. And I don't rock and on top of that, I don't rock with nobody that rocks with her. So let this be clear. Leave my name out your bullshit. Because all of y'all in this shit together, including you, Denitra Pearsall, a.k.a. Miss Jaguar Rights, wannabe. So with that being said, Prima Donna said, tell him to, you know what, Prima? That's what I'm going to do. Hey, Willie, put the call-in number in the chat. Prima, call in. This is what we going to do. Brooke, what's going on? Fantasia, hey. Prima Donna definitely in the building. Well, no, I do it. I don't know about it, but I do it. What up, here, Hard? Prima, call in. But that's how we gonna do it. Cause it ain't personal. We used to get money together, phone honeys together. Prima know I call her. She said 5 minutes. Okay. Because I call her ass. You know that. So for all the people that's sitting up there talking about, I got it, Willie. So for all the people that's sitting up there that's calling my sister Prima hoe and all this shit, check this out. She's married. She got kids. She got a job. She hold her own shit. She got her own crib. She got her own car. She got her own money. What do y'all motherfuckers have? If y'all can't top that, shut the fuck up. If y'all can't top what she have, shut the fuck up. Because a lot of y'all motherfuckers talking about Prima hoe is mental as a motherfucker. Whether they got baby daddy issues, father issues, drug abuse issues, they got some kind of fucking issues. What did I overlook, Brooke? Yeah.
What's up? What's up?
What's going on, Prima? Man, I really didn't want to do this way, but Lindsay left me no choice. So fuck it. We gonna hit hard because we don't go home. So
I've been saying this from jump. I've been questioning you. You already know. I question Kip. I've been questioning a lot of people still. So with that being said, for all these little flunkies out here, I'm not gonna respond to none of them. I'm coming straight for the head of the snake. If you get my drift.
Yep. So talk about the Bank of America situation.
No, somebody that was on the infamous channel over there sent me this message and was like, there's this account. It's supposed to be an R. Kelly name. Gave me the last 4 of his social. Gave me the account number and all that to call whatever they thought I was going to do. I guess they were trying to see if the account is still valid or whatever is going on with the account. They trying to figure out what's going on with it.
Wait. Somebody from the infamous Wars channel gave you Robert's last 4 of his social and what else?
The Bank of America account number. Yeah, I sent all that to Doug Anton, basically, just letting them know I think this is a fraudulent account. But I was thinking, shit, and I also mentioned it months ago in another video that you would think that account would be frozen if it's attached to R. Kelly's name. But I don't know.
Wait a minute. Shit! The only person that got Robert's stuff is Don Russell. So let me find out Sylvia turned her back on me to get in bed with him after she helped fuck him up.
Well, if y'all was checking those messages I put out from some of those group chats they didn't know I was in, Sylvia been in them chats since before the rally. Like, I guess she was cool with both you and the other guy, so she was playing both parts. I don't really know. But she's been in the background just like many others that I've seen and observed in the background, and they wonder why I don't fuck with her.
Wait a minute. Because you told me this before. And I said, man, Prima just mad. I don't know. Maybe Big Sis mad, so let's give it some time. But your story ain't never changed.
Shit. Like, I don't talk when I get mad. I just sit back and observe. That's what people gonna realize about me. I ain't the type person to come out here and just talk just to be talking, get bored and stay on live all day. That ain't me. If I come out here, I'm gonna say what needs to be said, nothing more, nothing less. Now, I kept quiet on a lot of shit, especially when it comes to this girl right here, Lindsay, these girls, Lindsay and Jen, specifically because they rubbed me the wrong way back on FaZe's channel. But because of the supporters, I ain't say too much about them. I just put it in y'all face and let them get on these platforms and keep bullshitting. But now since they want to sit here and play these little subliminal games, like I said, I'm not going to respond to none of the peons. I'm coming for they motherfucking ass.
So the whole time, Sylvia been snaking me for a minute.
Correct.
And I remember she got upset because she was like, all of my channels, but that's overhead Dana need a wrench. And I was like, why? And then when Sidbo was like, that don't even sound right. That's when they tried to out Sidbo to me, but I went to sleep. So they thought.
This shit crazy.
So now I see each one teach one, which is Bedbug. He's coming over here trying to be a distraction. But why be a distraction when the truth is coming out?
Right.
I never understood that. So now we know Sylvia is in bed with Don Russell, Julius Darrington, and Jen and Lindsay, which means that everybody over there that follow them, like Coochie and all of them, they in bed too.
You know, at first I was trying to give her, I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, thinking she's just a, obsessed fan. She's just a groupie. They using her because she don't know no better. She's just a fan. But the more I observe her devious behavior, that's her. That's her. Ain't no person in their right mind doing all this fasting, doing all this holy talk in the AM, and doing all this demonic shit. I've actually set my fucking alarm and set it for when these people get up and all that bullshit. Get up and I watch some of the shit they put out there and get right back up. Oh, I'm tired. Let me do some prayer. Man, y'all crazy than a motherfucker. Y'all the problem.
And then they got mad when Kip came on your channel and was like, they thought me and Kip was going to be fighting. But the whole time, they the ones that put Kip up to try to destroy me to get me out the way.
I mean, when I saw all that play out, and I gave him what I believe happened, and that basically they took their live stream, they made it seem like he was recording, and they flipped the scenario. That's what I believe happened. That's what I believe I saw.
Right.
So when they got on live and kept on trying to force their narrative of how y'all are beefing, and then when I talked to him and it's not no issue like that, I mean, he didn't say he had no problem with you, nothing like that. And then again, when y'all are on live together, what else is there needed to be said? So then when they got to come back and try to double down and try to make it seem like Kip is the informant, when plenty of times I've come to Kip and asked him about these twins, and he pretty much tried to hold them down. And then I seen them get on that infamous channel and try to imply he was an informant with the other goofballs. That's when I hit him up yet again, like, hey, I mean, you over here riding for them, but obviously they keep throwing motherfuckers under the bus left and right. That just look crazy. They keep posting photos of Regina, who already said some crazy ass shit, who's already been implicated with some other past accusers, but don't nobody else see that shit.
Which leads me to my whole time of saying that Bedbug, Randa, Sylvia was sent in. We know that Bedbug was sent in because we was on a live when A.R. Rich, when A.R. Rich called Bedbug and said that Don Russell got some work for you to do. And we all know that.
Even before that, if y'all have seen in my video, I implicated the fact that Cass told me way back in October, which I showed in the message, that Don was in affiliation with him. Now, when I showed that the first time, and then all of a sudden all these goofballs started coming at me instead of him coming out here and addressing, like, all this Pete Gang shit, if you would have came and said, yeah, I had a conversation with him on anything other than the bullshit that kept going on, and wonder why I distance myself from the whole situation together, because I've been on the phone with him telling him, why you keep coming at Dana so hard? Like, I don't give a fuck what Dana did. At the end of the day, like, you don't have to ask him. So when people just kept coming at me with all this Dana shit, it lets me know y'all ain't that bad. Y'all coming at me for a reason with the Dana shit. So if you want to say they was sincere, say that, but it don't take a rocket science to see what's going on.
And see, they wanted you to, I guess, try to flip on me, but the same way they tried to get Sky Zone and to flip on me. They were successful with Spit and Fire, but with y'all two, they wasn't successful with.
Mainly because the shit they coming with it don't affect me. Like if y'all are talking a person online and then they overreact, I'm not saying you always did what's right or wrong, but if you overreact, who can judge how you overreact if people keep fucking with you? Like they don't know what you're going through or how you're going to react. So like I told them a year and a half ago, why not focus on the person you're supporting? They can't do that.
Wow.
They can't. And then when it don't work for me, then they get another blogger to pop up. Then that blogger start communicating with me. And then when I give them a, I have a few conversations with them. Next thing you know, they start bashing me. And the cycle just keep on and on. So like I said on the live last time I jumped on, I don't know what's going on with the diversity, all this shit. But I don't like him. I don't like that Donna Snow bitch. And I don't like that trend bitch. Because I sat there and I told these people ain't straight. So if they wanted to go over there and side with them and then try to slander my character online because they're too dumb to see what I was saying, they ain't got time for it.
So the whole time they writing Rob, line letters about me, and it's them the whole time.
Pretty much, I'm getting the same thing saying they're writing him about you, like. Okay, so you're sitting here stressing a person in jail out over things that really does not affect his case. Like 1 minute y'all say he don't know him, so why y'all gonna keep stressing the issue? Like y'all can't even pick which version of the narrative you want to run with. Either you know him or you don't. If you don't know him, why are you the focus?
That part.
Like, they don't think out none of the stupid shit they're saying, and they'll get mad at you because they can't manipulate you into believing what they're talking about. I ain't got nothing against none of these people other than the ones that have disrespected me for the record, but no, they pretty much fucked the game up for me socializing with a lot of people. A lot of people do email me, and I give them some tips on their videos. I don't mind helping people who are new blogging get their videos viewed and stuff like that. I can show you some things that can get you trending other than attacking people, because that ain't it.
Right. That's definitely, I'm just lost because within the last month, I'm finding out Sylvia done had private groups. I'm finding out all this crazy shit. And I'm just like, man, what the hell?
They pretty much played out the same shit that was going on in our Kelly's life.
Right.
Right in our face. So I don't understand why people feel lost and be like, well, he might not have did this, but he had to do this. Like, that ain't how the law works. You can't sit up here and be like, well, he must be guilty or something. What proves it? That's what we are.
And then it's like, this what got me. When they got Kip to flip on me momentarily, and before Kip found out the truth, they was praising Kip, calling him, setting him up on interviews with the same people that threatened him and all that. But then when he found out the truth, and Bedbug called Kip and said, man, you got to help me get Dana because they got my son at grown man's house. Kip told him, like, bro, don't call me no more. I don't fuck with you. And I can detail that story because I was on the phone.
They want sympathy in the minute they come, oh, I'm getting the stuff because I'm an R.K. supporter. Like, man, that shit is tired. People, no, that ain't how the shit works. Like, yes, when I would post it on my social media, people would respond and I post motherfucker out, but people weren't just targeting me like people were trying to make it seem.
Right. Then he call and lie on people. I'm just at the point now where it's like, I'm glad I got to see what it was. I don't fuck with them. We keep our circle small. We laugh, we joke, and we get to the facts, and we hold each other accountable. Just like you just said, and I know a lot of people ain't even going to understand that, but you were side-eyeing me for a while because I was cool with them. And I mean, I'm going to keep it a buck. The best thing that I could have known was you side-eyeing me, because that put me on point of, wait a minute, I'm consistent, I'm solid. So why she side-eyeing me? That made me start looking at them.
Right.
And when I did that, I found out that Sylvia gave out Rob's address to the gym like weeks after she was supposed to have deleted it. And from that point, I said, you know what? I need some help. I need some help.
Just think about when it first started, when people first started coming at me, it was because people from the little Him Too clique, and Sylvia was attached to that little clique as well. She could have been the one feeding them the, oh, she's doing this or she's doing that. And like I said, when I first started, people were sending me shit. I don't know where it came from or who it came from. So that credit shit, that really touched my nerve in the beginning. But then to see that she's in the middle, just like she tried to put the little dots out there talking about you're always in the middle of some mess. Her motherfucking ass always in the middle. Everything you can think of, Sylvia motherfucking ass in the background. Even when Cash told me about the little address shit. What the fuck? And now we on the internet playing dumb. We don't know how R. Kelly could have got set up when you got stupid motherfuckers like this always trying to be around him.
Facts.
But I gotta put my phone on the charger.
All right.
I wanted to touch bases real quick, but hey, this is just the beginning because I ain't done yet. Y'all should left me the fuck alone. Okay.
I got you, sis.
All right. Have a good one.
All right, love you. This was the day that they all hate. So now everybody that been asking, is Prima Donna and Dana beefing? No, now y'all get it. We're a family. We ain't going nowhere. So now here's the problem. I'm going to ask this question. Now that battle lines are drawn, who all is there left? They want to know who all over here. We stand for what's right. They needed 30 motherfuckers but to try to deal with me and couldn't. Now, how many more you got to deal with Prima? How many more and you got to deal with Toy, Niecy, Leisha, Dream Team, Brooke, MVPs? But I seen a little twinkle toe dab up in here. And I'm going to say this, man. Dom K, we all know you got a PPP loan. And we all know you don't got a business. So if y'all look at the top where it's pinned at, Toy put it up there. Everybody go report him for fraud. Why everybody got fraud? Everybody report one stank puss at $1 papoose. Cash App. Report bedbug at $Kevin's blessings. Report Sly Fox PayPal at Dr. Momo or whatever that is. Dr. Momo at gmail.com, something like that. Or Yahoo. It's Dr. Momo at yahoo.com. So now they're going to say that Prima Donna is the ops, or Prima Donna now with Oak Cove, because the two most consistent people been rocking for Robert Kelly. Don't fuck with them. Now, y'all got nothing but content today. Nothing but content today. Nothing but. I want y'all to hit Prima Donna Cash App. Y'all hit Prima Donna Cash App. If y'all decide that y'all want to hit my Cash App, y'all hit mine. Can somebody post Prima Donna Cash App for me? I don't even know about it. Hold on. Let me hit her back. For this, how we gonna do this? If them niggas can get Cash Apps for nothing, we can get it for bringing you something. What's your Cash App, Prima?
Prima Donna ENT.
$ Prima Donna ENT? Yeah. All right, got it. This is me and Prima Donna's Cash App. You got $ Prima Donna Prima Donna ENT, and you have $THEEBMORACTOR. Y'all just hit us with whatever y'all feel like. We ain't even asking. I'm just saying y'all just go do y'all thing. However, time out for the dumb sugar honey iced tea. All the scammers and all that, let them be in their own little world. But now y'all got it firsthand. That Dana J hands are clean. Prima Donna hands are clean. But can any of them say that and really mean it? And then I'm gonna go here. Cause see, now we about to get to the part where I disagree with my friend. I heard the narratives last night. Oh, Robert did this, Robert did that, Robert did this, Robert did that. You said PayPal? My PayPal hit hard is there you go. That's my PayPal. Stop Kevin's beggings. That's right. So I heard my friend, grown man, last night talking about narratives. And he put out a lot of fucking narratives. But I'm going to put out 2 that shuts down every narrative that he put out. He should have known I was coming. But I wanted to see how many of the people that say they rock for Robert Spencer Kelly to say something first. But you know, the king got to come and say something. So the king of YouTube had to come and say something. So I'm going to go here. Since we got one person that talking about, you struck my ego. You struck my ego. You better get out of here. We peep game over here. And we got that person who ain't say shit. And we got the other person that's in Chicago that's waiting for the bed bug. He still asleep, so he can't say nothing. Then we got most Father God in the name of Jesus. Oh, yes, we pray in that. She ain't say nothing. Nor did her road dog say anything. Then we have Bookham. So what, Mr. Russell? Did anything Bookham? You know, we here for Mr. Robinson Kelly. We here for Mr. Robinson Kelly. We Mr. Robinson Kelly. Man, she said that shit about 4,000 times. That shit gave me a motherfucking headache. I swear to God. We have a Mr. Robinson Kelly. She said it so much, I thought, man, she said it so much, I thought that motherfucker was speaking in tongues. We have a Mr. Vice Kelly. Damn. But she ain't say nothing. So while I'm defending my guy, I need everybody to hit up Douglas C. Anton and support the only and true real Robert Sylvester Kelly Defense Fund. There is no other defense fund. Fuck what Jen and Lindsay say. Fuck what Sylvia say. Fuck what Don Russell say. Fuck what all the rest of them say. The only defense fund is the R. Kelly Defense Fund. We ain't calling it Dollar for the King no more because they smeared that name. So we're going to go good. Robert Kelly Defense Fund. But that motherfucker over there, oh, I swear to God, I'm about to hit up one of the bishops and say, yo, the new tongue is right here. Shit. How many times you gonna say that's a fucking tongue twister? Mr. Robinson, I can't even do that shit. You gonna make me going back to stuttering. Shit. Shut the fuck up and get them feet done. And get off that all these assembly line before you come to me. But the only Robert Kelly Defense Fund. You send checks or money orders to Douglas C. Anton, Esquire, 3 University Plaza, Drive, Suite number 407, Hackensack, New Jersey, 07601. If you want to send a PayPal, you go paypal.me / capital R, capital K, capital R, capital K, lowercase ELLY, capital D, lowercase EFENSE, capital F, lowercase UND. That stands for R. Kelly Defense Fund. It haven't changed. It's been there the whole time. I know he's all right. Shit. God damn. I swear to God, I just want to step back and go, she sounds like every goddamn parrot and bird that ever came through the Amazon rainforest. You know what, Booker? And Mr. Russell, and get off his dick. God damn. So, like I was saying, I know my homie. He had a little bit of him. He was feeling it. I caught the replay. But he said that Azriel was a little girl. Larry, me and you had this beef a lot. Oak Cove might get mad at me, but guess what? I don't care. If Angelo ain't never take his daughter to an adult conversation and have her put on stage, we wouldn't be talking this Azriel shit. However, that's that motherfucking business. That's Angelo and Robert Kelly's and Azriel and Alice business. But one action had to happen before there's a reaction, right? So while there's holes in the story, can somebody help me fill them in? Robert didn't just mind fuck Angelo and say, bring me your daughter. I'm Professor X. Bring me your daughter. And Angelo, okay. Azriel on the stage. I'm quite sure Shit ain't go the way everybody wanted it to go in this situation. I agree. Somebody wanted something, somebody else wanted something, somebody was up, somebody was down, somebody, you know how the shit go. But before we sit there and say, Robert done all of this, you got to pause that and said, would Robert be able to do any of this if the parents ain't do none of this? So let's go back in time. Because the lie that's been put out there is Robert fucked Azriel at 17. I don't know that. Neither do Larry, neither do Angelo, neither do Alice. But since we're running with narratives, the word on the street was Az was a little loose before she even got the rub. I don't know that to be true. I don't know it to be a lie. I just know I stay in my motherfucking lane. So you can't jump out of the speeding lane to go into the slow lane and think motherfuckers still gonna be speeding. I do know this. As a father, you're not, Tim, gonna do all these videos talking about your daughter this, your daughter that, your daughter this, your daughter that. Hey, I don't know who Rita is. Who the hell is that? But Tim, you ain't gonna be doing all that and then gonna say, well, I'm gonna go back and make my millions. R. Kelly got a wife now. No! This is about your daughter. You don't give up on your daughter. You don't give up on your kids if it's genuine. So if y'all don't understand what's going on, we taking it back to the beginning. When it was me and Larry, me and Angelo, going at each other. But the difference is we're older and we can agree to disagree. All the other fillers have been cut out. Now you can have logical talks. Logical talks. I said, we can have logical talks. And it can get heated because people haven't took their emotions out of it. But before you say my boy did anything, let's talk about the real cause and effect. If the parents ain't do this, allegedly, then allegedly my boy wasn't able to do this. That's all I gotta say. That's my response to the title that he put out, Flying Allegations. At the end of the day, I keep telling y'all, I'm Dream Team through and through, but I am Oak Cove affiliated. It's not my fault that motherfuckers got put out of Oak Cove. I never got inducted in. We just agreed to disagree, and we became friends. So stay tuned, because some things is going to come out there. Now Taylor said, no offense, but Larry think he knows everything. I don't listen because he is innocent until proven guilty to end. Now Taylor, I totally agree. He's innocent until proven guilty. He's innocent until proven guilty. Now, when all these devices come out and whatever happened in court happens, I'll be there. I'm like Michael Jackson. I'll be there. And I don't got to look over my shoulder, honey. So whatever happens, going to happen. Mama Mary said, Dana J., you're a force not to be reckoned with, and undeniable in your truth, facts, and receipts. All those liars, scammers, fakes, undercover is nothing more than trailer park trash. I totally agree, Mama Mary. Hey, Blade, see, Blade, no, stop. No. I'm going to tell you, we all, I'm going to go here. We all have this thing called truth serum. We all been around somebody that violated somebody. We all have that in our family. Just like you got a violator in your family, you got a homosexual in your family, you got a gay person in your family, and you got that all-time preacher in your family. You got them four in your family. I don't care who you are. Those four are in your family. Whether you want to admit it or not. But I respect Oak Cove and Larry's point of view, and they respect my point of view and Dream Team's point of view. We agree to disagree. Do you remember the times when me and Blade couldn't stand each other? I was so disrespectful until I had to look at the way Blade was saying it. Then I said, you know what? She got a point. And me and Blade had a talk behind the scenes, and I told her, I'm not going to promise you that I'm not going to ever say that bitch word again, but I will assure you I will try to curb it. Because I didn't understand where she was coming from at first. Every chance I got, I called keep a bitch. Every chance I got, anybody that crossed me, I called them a bitch. That was my word of choice. If I can't put my hands on you, you're a bitch. Meaning of a bitch is a female dog. Until Blade came at me like, look, I'm old enough to be your mama. And then she gave me some scenarios. So I still use the bitch word. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love it. But when I see older people come around, I try to curb it because I respect their point. I respect them enough because they've been here before me. So maybe they know something I don't know. So let me try their approach. But one thing you'll never say about me is that I scammed anybody. Chocolate Drop says she just, oh Lord, she about to beat somebody up in Dollar Tree. So I said all that to say this. If you're going to support the blogger, support the blogger. But do not send your money for R. Kelly to the blogger thinking it's going to get to R. Kelly. Because I'm going to be honest. You send me some money and say it's for R. Kelly, I'm going to send it back. And I'm going to tell you where to send it to. I'm a busy man. I might dip in it. I don't want to do that. I want everything that's for R. Kelly that you guys are sending to go directly to R. Kelly. Why? I don't want my hands in it. I don't want to get them people no type of ammunition. So if somebody get mad at me, they can go put out a lie. I knew Dana J was taking defense fund money. You're a lie. I never touched anything. I never touched any goddamn thing. Angie Walker said, I called her a bitch at 11 a.m. Yo, I'm going to tell y'all this, fellas. Have y'all ever had that female that you just, whenever you get into the argument, the shit is over because they won't stop? That's Angie Walker. Stay on her good side. Because if you jump on her bad side, she's going to dispatch the resources of the world on you. Trust me. Me and her was beefing and I couldn't get no sleep. She would purposely call me at 3 o'clock in the morning to start cussing and calling me out my name. Know your opponent. I had to end that quick. All right, Andrew, you won. I apologize. Fuck it. So be very careful when it comes to these women out here, man. No, Miss Visby, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not disrespectful unless I'm being disrespected. But Angie said something real off the wall and I took it the wrong way. And I was like, man, fuck you, bitch. Oh, boy. Do you call your mama a bitch? I thought I was arguing with Hulk Hogan at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's no lie. No cap. Angie Walker is like that rabbit Wolverine that I mean, once you get her started and you got to give her some Ritalin to cut her down, that shit dead. Ritalin ain't going to work. So, hey, Malik, that part. Secret $1 million accounts, $1 million interviews. Smell a scam all the way. All the way. So, like I said, Robert got his real fighters out here. For the ones that left, I got nothing but love for y'all. I had nothing but love for y'all. I wish y'all well. But I'm not taking another chance to be stabbed again. So Dana J, humbly, respectfully, salute y'all from afar. Simple as that. At the end of the day, I'm cool. I'm up out of here. But trust me, Brooke, a lot of stuff is being investigated. I'm just not saying nothing. Just like when everybody talking something, oh my God, Doug Anton gave Dana that letter. Nowhere near New York or New Jersey that letter came from. That letter came out of Chicago. It came out of Chicago. I'm slowly but surely dropping gems of who it is. Some people slow and still can't catch it. Some people done been fast enough and put it in the chat and I zapped out on them. Do I remember that live I did with a red do-rag? Ooh, what live was that? I did about 40 of them with a red do-rag. You got me wondering now, like, what I do? No problem, chocolate drop. You know how we do. Stop fighting in Dollar Tree, though. Because they only going to prosecute you for $5. Oh, Lord. So I'm just saying, at the end of the day, I keep telling people, watch people movements. Prima Donna just came on and told y'all the same thing. At the end of the day, check this out. You can't get mad at me because I talked to Larry and Oak Cove and we formed a friendship. How can you get mad at me for talking to Larry and Oak Cove, but you got Mocha Duchess, Nia? No, but I ain't see Nia. I'm sorry. You got Mocha Duchess, and Denise Brewer sitting on y'all platform and y'all calling people sis and exchanging information. Two people who hate R. Kelly with a passion. And if I'm lying, I will go pull up old videos of how bad they talked about R. Kelly. But I keep forgetting. Team Kells is the side where, as long as you hate Dana J, no matter what you said, that go out the window. The only agenda is you got to hate Dana J and Prima Donna. But guess what? You can hate me all you want. Because I'm from the DX clan. I got 2 words for you. You can suck it. Be prepared. Because people going to start phasing out. You know what I mean? People going to start calling for people to come back. We got to get phases back. You got to get phases back. And I don't mean to be cocky, but I'm being cocky now. That's also the house that Dana J built. Sharon Wimbush set the stage. The twins brought seltzer water. Kip brought the plates, the forks, the knives, the spoons, put all the condiments down, decorated a house, made it smell real good. Dana J just came in and opened up all the windows, kicked out windows, kicked open doors off of hinges, and started shitting everywhere because I just didn't give a fuck. And the house was built off of smooth brick. Too bad the house got infiltrated. And I had to take that bowling ball, put it on the end of that crane, break that bitch down. Same thing I did with Team Kells. I labeled them, gave it that name, ran with it. Now, I'm done with it. That's the end of Team Kells. You got a bunch of snakes. Don't want to deal with it. Like I said, I'm Dream Team through and through. I'm just Oko affiliated. But when it comes to Robert, I'm RK every day, all day. Dream Team second. But they're going to say that's a lie because they say I don't know Robert. So, okay. If I don't know him, I don't know him. All right. It is what it is. But the one thing I do regret is picking Sylvia over him too. And I regret it with a passion. But because I'm a man, I own up to my actions. And because I did it, we are no longer in communication. It is what it is. God knew what I needed, and he gave me a team. And from that team rose out the ashes, and we all had a dream. Everything I have 10 times full. God knew I ain't need the drama, but I had to go through the drama to see where the drama was coming from. And you know what they saying? He ain't gonna be with Dream Team long. They gonna break up. In my stone cold voice. We done had arguments. We done said, fuck you. We done hung up on each other, and we still loving each other like we just met. This is a marriage that's never going to end. So with that being said, you keep your hand in God's hand. You don't have to be great to get started, but you got to get started to be great. Elephants don't swat flies. And jets, we fly over turbulence. Keep Robert Sylvester Kelly in your prayers. Be someone important. Be yourself. And you kill hate, lies, disparity, untruth with honesty, truth, loyalty, and respect. Until tomorrow, I'm up out of here. Y'all be blessed. Peace. Dana J, love everybody, and thank you. Don't forget to hit those cash apps, and don't forget to hit, oh my God, hit the R. Kelly Defense Fund. I'm gone. Bye-bye.
What you gonna do now? Yes, I'm really about to put it